Thanks everyone. Thanks for joining a Salesforce internship program. Today we are at 18th episode. We are going to discuss about some couple of validation rule and some couple of some page layout changes actually, right? So let's discuss about this validation rule here. So as you know, we have application request on application request we can create a code actually. So we have discussed about some processes, right? So let me open one of these application request here, right? So you see the application request which we have received, which status is basically as a new status we have received here in the system. But what it happened, I cannot see the converted information actually. So my converted information, converted account and contact are blank. So my first step to user should allow to click a convert button before creating a new code button. And mistakenly, if user are creating a new code button without converting this application request, user should get an error message, right? So to create the validation rule, we need to create these validations on a new code object so that we need to check if the application request converted is false, then do not allow to create a new a code onto the system for this particular application request. So to do so, we are going to click on a code object and then choose a validation rule here, right? So we need to select call code should have valid application request, right? Application, correct. So now what we have to do, we have to check whether my code application request converted is false, right? If this is false, then throw an error message, else don't throw an error message, right? What error message? Please convert application before creating a new code. Correct. So let's do the testing here. If I'm going to click on a new code and if I hit save button, I'm getting this message called please convert the application before creating a new code. This one is coming just because of I have previously created a same validation rule for our testing purpose. Please ignore this message. Read the second line. Please convert the application before creating a new code. Actually, this is what the our objective to achieve this one. Now coming to the part called once the code is created, we need to hide the new code button from the lightning page layout, right? So my objective is to, let's suppose if I already have the code associated with these application requests, right? I do not want to show that convert button. So let's suppose if I already have this we are on application ID 006, we already have that code, so please hide this new code button. So in order to achieve this one, what we have to do, how we can achieve, we need to just go to the lightning record page. Whenever we edit this page, we call lightning record detail page actually. So lightning record page, just click on this one. We say application request record page and then select this bar, which is a highlight panel. In this highlight panel, you see we have these three buttons. Now here you see the upgrade to the dynamic actions. So whenever we are hiding or showing a action button based on these application request detail page, we call a dynamic action button actually. If we are showing and hiding these quick action button. So first we need to upgrade this layout, then only we can. So we are going to just upgrade this to from the scratch, right? And then hit save button. Now we have successfully upgraded to our dynamic lightning record action button. Let's add action button first. We are going to add our edit, we are going to add our delete button, right? And we are also going to add our new code button, and we are also going to add our um, convert button, correct? So that's it. So once, as we discussed that on a code, we need to make it dynamic here, right? So in order to make it dynamic, we need to just again put a filter called if my number of quotes equals 0, right? If this only 0, then only show me this button, otherwise don't show me. So I have put it a filter so that this button will only appear if my quote record count or number of quote is 0, right? Hit save button, assign org as a default, make it desktop on phone uh, layout, and then hit save button. That's it. Once you are done, let's go back and do the some couple of testing here, right? So now you see I already have the number of quote as a 2, right? So I cannot see this button here, right? So my new quote button is already hidden. If I go and open my Liana declose application request, you see the new code button is appearing just because of my number of quotes, which is showing as a 0 value. So this is what the objective to hide and show the lightning action button with help of dynamic a page layout, lightning record page action button, right? So once you have upgraded your dynamic lightning record action, then you will be able to put a filter on the action button also, correct? So this is what we are trying to achieve in our episode number 18. I hope you really like the approach, that how we have been handling our day-to-day issues, or how we have been upgrading our doing the enhancement in our project day by day, right? So this is how our customer will generally used to ask these requirement. Okay, I do not want to show this button, I do wanted to hide this button, I would like to see the number of quote total, right? And I would like to validate before I create any quote or something, right? So these are all a business requirement we generally used to ask by the customer. As a admin, as a developer, you guys need to just focus on these activities and how you can transform those business requirement into the Salesforce ecosystem, correct? So thanks again, thanks for joining this Salesforce internship program. Try to share with your friends, try to share with your colleagues if you really like these applications for your internship. Please provide your feedback also. Thank you once again. Thanks for joining the Salesforce program.